Okay.
Well, what we want to do is just we want to kind of load it up, you know. Yeah, it's really good for you when you put them in there like that. And then we want a really sweet drink, so just kind of
He wants to see if you're paying
just
attention.
teasing. I'm just teasing. You don't want to leave the sticker on there, right? So we're gonna peel all those with your orange. You really want to maximize. So you want to maximize for flavor and for value. So the best way to do that is just to go ahead and peel that zest off. When you're making lemonade, you definitely want to keep the peel. When you're using limes and lemons, the zest is fine, but with the orange, it's a little bit bitter and harsh. So we're gonna peel that. I'm gonna do about a quarter of a banana. Toss that in there. This is gonna be a smoothie just for you. But I need your help though. Should we do a green one with spinach and lime, or a strawberry one with strawberries and carrots? What do you guys think?
Spinach, the first one.
Spinach. Are you guys okay with a little green? Okay. We'll match your shirt. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about composting. Does anybody have a rose bush? Oh, you have a rose bush? Awesome. So fill your container halfway with water, grind your peels up, especially your banana peels, and put it on the rose bush. They'll go bananas over it, I'm telling you.
I've always wondered about that.
Absolutely,
Chopping it up in the blender before you compost.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
They love the potassium.
I have to blend
the rose bush.
It speeds everything up.
You can speed it up. Yeah, you just don't have to wait for your compost that way. So with your pineapples, it's the same thing. Does you guys have like a vegetable garden in the summer, that kind of thing?
So this is good for it?
Yeah, for your veggies. So you'll want to just you'll want to take your pineapple peels and just like we talked about, throw them in there with some water, grind them up. Do we have any pineapple lovers? Oh yeah. So it's not just me then. I've always loved pineapple. I remember being just a little guy, and I'd always, make my mom buy me pineapple every time she went to the grocery store. I just liked the taste. I got a little older, and I started doing some research and learning, and I found out it's really good for you. So are, all the fruits and vegetables. And the best part of the pineapple is right there in the center, that core. The core has an enzyme in there that's good for memory. It's an anti-inflammatory. You know what they say: eat good, feel good. That's no joke. So we'll put a little squeeze of agave. That's a plant-based natural sweetener. Just kind of an insurance policy in case any of our fruits aren't sweet enough. That's the same. Comes from the same plant they make tequila. So that little slice of lime, that's gonna really make the flavor just pop. So you'll taste it. You'll see. We want a nice well-rounded green flavor. Is this the first time you guys have drank your greens? Awesome. Is this the first time you've seen the machine demonstrated? My goodness. I feel privileged to be the one to introduce you to the best blenders in the world. Are you guys first timers too? No? When was the last time you saw the Vitamix show? Not too long ago. Did you get it? Oh, here you are, right? Well, I don't know if you heard about the payment plan. We're here at the show, so you can divide it out over 3 or 5 months. It makes it so easy. You can take your new Vitamix home today for $100, and you just spread it out over a couple more months after that. So let's throw some ice in there and make it happen. So the ice is what kind of keeps that drink cold. Put a couple scoops of ice. I made sure and went to the health food store. I got the low-fat, low-carb, organic ice today. So, right. Okay, guys, this is where it gets fun. So just keep in mind there's no liquid in there at all. It's just a bunch of big chunks of fruit. Most blenders, what would happen, right? Yeah, that could kill a blender with one of those regular blenders. So this stick right here, this is pretty awesome. That's just used to push stuff down into the blade. Don't worry, it won't get chopped up, okay? So we're gonna grab it up on the high speed. It stops before it runs into the blade in the bottom. So just like that, we have a fruit smoothie. Bravo! Let's get a big round of applause. Woo! That's amazing. Huh? So if you guys scoot in here a little bit, you'll actually you'll see the vortex. Can you see how it kind of just pulls everything down? So that's one of the reasons why you can put the seeds in there. So if you want to go from just a fruit smoothie and turn this into a power drink, you're going to want to add some flax seeds or chia seeds, strawberry seeds, or watermelon seeds. The machine can grind them. They don't digest very well by themselves, but once you grind them up, you're going to get a lot more value out of them. So that's an amazing, unique ability of Vitamix, that it can grind the seeds up. And another thing you might want to do is just add some protein. You throw some almonds in there, and a drink just like this, like 5 or 6 almonds, it will actually liquefy the almonds. It'll turn your almonds into juice too. If you put the almonds by themselves, it turns them into butter. So it would make almond butter, cashew butter. So yeah, it's amazing. Sometimes, what's that? Yeah. Oh, that's the best part. If you take a look in the book right here, this cookbook's part of the package, and every recipe in the book is full of nutritional. It has nutritional information, so you know exactly what you're getting in your diet. So
If you're grinding almonds, do you use the wet blade or the dry blade?
the wet blade does the peanut butter or the almond butter. Yep. So the dry blade. Did you guys see the grain demo over here on the side? You got rice flour, cornmeal. That's done with the separate blade that comes in a separate container, and that extra container, it's part of the package today. So we never give those out for free. That's a $130 container. But since we're here at the show, you actually get that. Yeah, it's a second container that does this stuff, so you can grind your grains. Yep. There's a lot more value in the package here at the show today versus some of the other places where you may have seen Vitamix machines demonstrated or on the shelf. So it's the best deal. Can you guys see how silky smooth that juice is there? Nice and smooth. Good to the last drop. So one thing that's really great is that the machine cleans itself. Oh, you guys like ice cream, right? Ice cream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream. Ice cream is coming up next. Put soapy water in, turn it on. You're welcome. And the machine scrubs and cleans itself. So let's do some sorbet.
So how come
You guys like peaches, right?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do peach sorbet. Does somebody have a question? Yep.
How is this?
Oh, let me show you. If you see, can you see how close the stick gets to the blade? It gets half an inch, yeah. But it hits the lid,
Oh, okay.
so it can't get chopped up. So that's
They think of it all.
yeah, they do. I mean, Vitamix, we've been around for 90 years. How many of you guys have heard of the company? You heard of Vitamix before? A little history on who we are. They started building blenders all the way back in 1921, so 90 years in business. That's a while. I'm actually, I was there from the beginning. I'm 577 years old. It's the fountain of youth, right? Just kidding. So, anyhow, the company, they've been around for a long time. What country are most blenders made in? Somewhere else, right? Where's the Vitamix made?
USA.
USA, Cleveland, Ohio. So they're well built. Yeah, Cleveland. And do you guys remember what we said we're making?
Ice cream.
Yeah. Carrots in it, right? So it's going to be a carrot peach ice cream. The carrots give it a nice color, and they're good for you, right? Good for your eyes. So let's show you this. This is the best part. That's a 4-cup measuring cup, and there's only 1 cup of liquid down in the bottom. Most regular blenders, they die by frozen ingredients. Have any of you guys ever burned out a blender before? Remember that? I just want you to know it wasn't your fault, okay? Whoever made that blender, they didn't make it with enough power. The Vitamix machine has a 2-horsepower motor. A regular blender is about 1/8 of a horsepower. It's about 16 times more power. You'll see right here what the machine will do for you. It's not so much about the power, but about what the power will do for you. You guys remember those old ice cream makers? They take forever to make ice cream. you know, the ice and the salt around in a circle. It only takes 40 seconds with the Vitamix. So you'll see here how quick it is. Make your ice cream. You guys ready for the countdown? 3. You see what's starting to happen? 2. See how it's just kind of pulling everything down. Come on in here, take a look. Yeah, we call that the Vitamix vortex. 1. Blast off. Woo! Isn't that awesome? So let me show you guys this design. This is amazing. You see that little design in there? So that's how you know when your ice cream is frozen. How many of you guys like to entertain, to have you know, friends and family over to the house, right? That's a lot of fun. Your guests are going to be so impressed when you make ice cream, carrot ice cream, and it tastes like peaches. So it's got the carrots in there, and you can do the freeze test too. We provide everything you guys need to learn how to use your machine. Comes with the DVD, that's instructions, the getting started book, tips and tricks, and the recipes. The recipes are right over here. I'm going to flip to the sorbet section since that's what we're making. You can take a look at the sorbets there. So let's serve this up for you guys. So one of the most important things to me is that if you have a question, you don't raise your hand. You shout them out. Let me know, okay? The best time to ask your questions is, yeah, right when you get curious, okay? That way you won't forget. So let me know if you have questions. And this is Brian back here. He's taking orders. Machines come in a couple different colors. You can get a black one. You can get a red one. The stainless steels over here. They come in white too. So just make sure you think really hard about that. That's the most important question of the day, is which color. Because you want to make sure all your kitchen appliances get along with each other, right? So okie dokie. So there's plenty of ice cream here for everybody. After everybody's had one, you know, if you guys want a second one. Seconds are definitely acceptable here today, as long as everybody gets some. Making this stuff for you guys, right? Actually, this one didn't have any agave.
Oh, it did? What did you
No,
put in
it
there?
just had 4 ingredients, actually. It's really, really simple. You guys can all go home and make this with your new Vitamix. It was peach juice concentrate, banana, carrot, and ice. So 4 things. Really easy, simple recipe. So try that out. And we're going to make soup next. So that's a hot recipe. That's coming right up. So carrots, tomato, celery. Here you go. Yeah, that's fine. So if you guys watch real close here, you'll see how we just take the garlic and put it in with the husk. The garlic husk is full of fiber. The bouillon cube, that's a healthy one. Okay. I got it from the health food store. Put it in there with the foil. Nah, just teasing. So you do want to peel that for sure. I did get it. That's a vegetable vegan one. Anybody vegetarian? Yeah. You can use any kind of bouillon cube you have. I just like those ones because there's no MSG or hydrogenated oil. You know those big words? Sometimes you're reading the ingredients and you're like, what's that? That's the nice thing about a Vitamix. You eat more whole foods more often, you know, and it just helps you stay away from maybe some of the stuff you'd rather not eat. So it gives you more options. I'll flip to the soup section here. You guys can take a look at the soup, and this is a perfect vegetable broth with those 5 ingredients. If you just switch the spice, or you know, the herbs and spices and that kind of thing, it's going to create a different soup for you. Today we're going to make tortilla soup. So I'm going to put a little bit of this taco seasoning, and I need to slow down a little bit and make sure I explain this really clearly. Okay, I'm taking a shortcut. I don't want you to have to wait for your soup today. We want to make it really fast. The Vitamix, if you put cold water, cold vegetables, it'll make hot soup in 6 minutes. That's it. But today, for the demonstration, we want soup faster than that. So it's 60 seconds if you start with hot water. Does that make sense? The machine will heat it up. We just want to speed up the process for demonstration purposes today. So a little hot water, and let me teach you guys how the controls work. Can you all have a good view here? So this is the on and off switch on this side. So you can see how that works. When this is on variable, you can change the speed. Speed it up, slow it down. The slow speed, that's for food processing. The Vitamix can chop stuff up. If you see in the cookbook here, that's your wet chop section. Then you got your dry chop section. Then a couple pages past that, see where it talks about cooking? Wouldn't you guys love to cook a couple meals a week without having to cook? Let the Vitamix do the work for you. So we're gonna speed it up onto the high speed. You guys hear that? You hear that turbo kick in? That's the highest, fastest speed. Once you have it up, you don't even need the knob in the middle anymore. That's one speed high. So we're gonna let the Vitamix emulsify those vegetables for about 60 seconds, and then we'll add some texture. So the package today is $4.49 for your new Vitamix. That's for the black, the red, or the white machine. If you want the stainless steel, it costs a couple dollars more. Well worth it if you want it to fit in and match your other stainless steel appliances. We're adding actually quite a few extras to the package today. The normal warranty is 7 years. Today you get 8. So that's $25 in value. When you order from the show, it's free shipping. That's another $25 in value. And the second container, you of course get the 64-ounce wet blade. Then you have your choice between another smaller wet or the dry grinder that does this over here. Turns your wheat into flour, popcorn into cornmeal. So if you guys if you come feel the container, just come feel that for temperature. See where it's at. See how it's just warm to the touch. It's very hot on the inside. So it's a safe material because it doesn't transfer the heat. It's an insulator. Also, it's BPA free, and if you drop it on your tile floor, it won't shatter. It's copolycarbonate. It'll bounce. So, but let's say you did have a problem with your machine. Something on the Vitamix. It's got that warranty. It's a wear and tear warranty. Parts, labor, and shipping are covered from now until all the way to 2021. So you're going to have it for a long time. The average lifespan on your new Vitamix is going to be often more than the 7 years or the 8 years that it's warranty. This is tortilla soup. So sometimes they last 10, 12, 15 years or more. So have you guys ever had tortilla soup before?
Nope.
Yeah? Was it at home or in a restaurant? Both? Awesome. Well, you'll have to tell me how many thumbs up on this one, okay? Most of the time, if you go out and get a tortilla soup at the restaurant, it's going to run you $5 to $7. When you make it in the Vitamix, instead of paying $5 to $7 a bowl, it's $1 a bowl. You save a ton of money with your Vitamix. So not only is it cheaper than soup at a restaurant, but you're staying out of the restaurant in general. So if that's saving you a lot of money. Oh, the friction of the blade. So it's a 37,000 RPM blade speed. That means it'll heat up anything you put in there over a little bit of time. So if you save a little bit of money by eating out of your Vitamix, that's going to be a good thing. And if you save your health, that's going to be an even better thing. There's all raw vegetables in this soup right here. So try that soup out, and we're going to make another juice coming up next. So just let Brian know whenever you're ready, when you figure out which color you want to go with. And, you guys know this is the last day of the show here today, so